Hello guys, welcome to this latest episode of Viking News. With me, Peter Sweden. This will be a little bit shorter Viking News episode. I don't have that much time today, unfortunately. I have lots of stuff to do. I have more videos coming up on YouTube later. But I'll go quickly through some news stories from Sweden here that has been in the news lately. So this will be, I'll do about 20 minutes live stream this time only, so not as long as other times. So let's get right into it. All right. As usual, we have the rapes happening in Sweden. I don't know how much point it is for me to cover them every single one anymore because it's just been happening too much. I will talk about some of the more noteworthy ones. Well, let's go. All right. A woman in Sweden, in the city of Helsingborg, which is a very migrant area to say the least, she was raped in front of passing cars. So this was right in a busy road that she was raped. People apparently didn't do anything. Why? Why didn't people do anything? I mean, come on, do something. I mean, irritates you. Then today we have a teenage girl. She was raped when she climbed off the bus on her way home, I guess, in the city of Linköping. And so this teenage girl, as soon as she climbed off the bus, she was raped. This was today, this story. Let's see what. Enough about that. Let's go into some more interesting stuff, shall we? A 72-year-old woman in Sweden. Hang on, let me just bring up an appropriate picture for this latest story. I'm just gonna bring up a appropriate picture. Here we go. Just bring it up on screen here so you guys can see. Here's an appropriate picture for the next story. So, a 72-year-old woman in Sweden. She wrote regime-critical comments on Facebook and some comments critical of migration. She called the Swedish government for, quote, communist, and then a swear word, a genital swear word, that are slow, quote, slow in their minds, unquote, because of their migration policies. She also reacted on the increasing amount of rapes that were happening in the Swedish city of Uppsala. So she commented on this on Facebook. And hate speech. Off to the gulag. She got convicted of for this hate speech of hers, and she got, well, she didn't get prison, luckily. She only got fined. She got fined 4,000 Swedish kronor, which is about 400 pounds in the UK, which is about, I don't know what that is in dollars, but it's quite a bit of money, especially for a pensioner who isn't receiving a lot of pensions, because, well, they're all going to migrants. Okay, let's go on to the next story here. There's been ethnic fights between Afghans and Albanians in Sweden, in the city of Hörby. There's been fights over, gang fights, basically, over selling drugs and other stuff they've been fighting over. Locals are afraid that it is going to kick off really soon. So this is a conflict between newly arrived Afghans and second-generation Albanians. One thing that seemed to kick it off here earlier was a guy was stabbed, and a newly arrived Afghan migrant was accused of being behind it. So 50 Albanians went to his house, kicked in his door, and threatened to burn his house down. So yeah, there is ethnic conflicts in Sweden now between different groups of migrants, which is nice. Not. Which brings me on to the next story. The Swedish government has been considering deporting some Afghan migrants who claim to be adults but are, well, found to not be adults, according to the Swedish government. Yeah, a bunch of a bunch of child refugees from Afghanistan have been doing a sitting strike, protest. They have been staging a protest where they've been sitting in the middle of the square for I don't know, for several days. But they have been, let me bring a picture here of the guys. So you can see all of these poor child refugees who are about to be deported. Here's a genuine photo of the poor child refugees who are about to be deported from Sweden because the Swedish government thinks they are adults, but they are. That's racist nonsense, hate speech. Of course, these guys are children. Of course, they are children. It's just the racist Swedish government. The Swedish government really has to cut out this bullcrap racism that they're doing, claiming these child refugees are actually adults. It's just racism by these privileged white people in the Swedish government. They really have to cut this out. But on that note, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. How old do you think these guys are? It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Don't you think the Swedish government is racist for wanting to deport these guys? Let me know, guys, how old you think. How old do you think? Let me see here. How old do you think this guy here is? This guy here, how old is he? Or this guy here, how old is he? Or this guy here, how old is he? What do you think? Give me a guess. Or maybe this guy here in the background, he's got some nice beard on him here. How old is this guy here? Give me a guess. Let me know in the comments, guys. How old is he? Yeah, one guy in the comment guessed 30. We are just a racist. Other guys here claim that he's 25, 30, 35 in the comments. We just got a load of racists here in the comments. So many racists. Green jacket guy is 30. Who's this guy? So one guy in the so I got a racist here in the comment who claims that this guy here in the green jacket is 30 years old. Obviously, it's just a racist in my comment. This guy is obviously 15. Anyway, let's go on to our next story. Let's see what we have here. Oh, yes, I completely forgot. So these guys here that you just saw, they were attacked with smoke bombs. A gang of people unknown at this moment attacked them with smoke bombs as they were sitting during their peaceful protest against deportation. So yeah, that happened, and they were quite upset that these peaceful children were being attacked by violent racist Nazis. That cannot happen in a civilized society like Sweden. So yeah, that happened in Sweden. An older couple, and let's go into our next story here. Let me bring up a photo of for this next story. An elderly couple, namely these guys. These guys here, this elderly couple had they are considering moving from their home that they have lived in Sweden for 25 years. They don't really want to move, but they feel like they might be forced to because they have been attacked recently, attacked a lot. They have had they've been just doing nothing in the garden, just minding their own business. in their own garden in a beautiful countryside in Sweden, when there suddenly has been some gangs of youths, unspecified gangs of youths, that have turned up in their own garden, in their own backyard. They turned up and attacked them with the rocks and apples. So they picked down apples from the trees and threw them at them, and thrown rocks at them as well. And they say that they feel like they're helpless. They're not getting any help at all, these guys. And they're considering having to move because they just get attacked all the time. They don't want to be killed, you know. So that's happening in Sweden. I mean, not. I mean, but that's what that's they. But they were probably just racist Nazis anyway. Don't you think? These guys here, these pensioners, they're probably just racist Nazis. These guys, they said something racist to the gangs of youth, so they just had to. They were provoked into attacking them because they were so racist, using their white privilege. They just had to attack them. Or what do you guys think? You think that is the answer? Or do you think there's another reason for what happened? Let me know in the chat. Let's go into the last story, then we'll have to wrap this up shortly. This is a quite short live stream today. There's been a new sort of assault happening in Sweden. A brand new sort of assault has been happening in Sweden. What could it be? Have a guess in the comment section, guys. What do you think? What do you think the new kind of assault in Sweden has been? A new kind of assault happening. Well, people in the city of Malmö, which is a very heavily migrant-dominated area, by the way, with loads of no-go zones there, people there have been tying up people to cars and dragging them across the street. So recently there was one guy here, he was just walking along the road, minding his own business, when suddenly a car pulled up, jumped out, tied some rope around his feet, tied it to the car, and drove off, dragging him along the road. I think it was about 100 meters this guy got dragged, giving him several fractures, and he could have been killed as well, because he was apparently at one point close to getting dragged underneath the car as well. So that is part of the kind of cultural enrichment that comes with this kind of wonderful diversity that we see with the mass migration. You know, in London there's been lots of acid attacks. I think there was 5 acid attacks here in just 24 hours in London, not long ago, a month ago or something. There's loads of acid attacks happening in London, which is part and parcel of living in a multicultural, nice society. And that seems to be happening the same in Sweden now. Another form of nice cultural enrichment of a nice multicultural society is just part and parcel of, just part and parcel of living in multicultural societies. People being dragged along streets, tied to cars. There's a kind of multicultural diversity that we see in Afghanistan and other nice countries. We just gotta shut up and be happy. That's what the left wants you to think, anyway. No, Goffson here in the comments think I just grabbed him his hand and drove off, not using ropes. No, they used ropes and just tied him by his feet and just drove off. So yeah, that is Sweden. Any comments? Because I have to wrap this live stream up shortly. It's going to be a really quick live stream, this one. I've just been in a hour-long live stream with Tara McCarthy on her reality call show, talking about the social services in Sweden and in the UK and Norway, and how they are basically kidnapping children, state kidnapping. So if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's on Tara's channel. I just done a live stream there. So yeah, I don't have that much time today to do and much more from Sweden. I have some stuff to do here, but I'll just leave a couple of minutes here, Q&A. If you have any comments, any questions, anything here, guys, in live stream, I'll dedicate these last 2 minutes to you. So please let me know, guys. Any questions, any comments, anything? I'm reading the chat. By the way, while you're at it here, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams. I will be doing some live streams. I'm going to be doing at least weekly, or maybe twice a week, a live stream commenting on the daily news with a guest. I've been considering, I have a wall here, empty wall here behind me. I've been considering putting up some kind of flag or something, decoration for the live show. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments. What should I put up? A Swedish flag, UK flag, British flag, a Gadsden flag. What do you think? What should I put up on the wall here behind me for the live stream chat, for the live stream show that I will be doing in the coming weeks? Let me know what you think, guys. What should I hang up here on the wall behind me? Nah, I don't want to put up that flag, that green flag. Not the Pepe flag, no. No. No, I'm not going to put up a Nordfront flag. I was thinking this "Don't Tread on Me" flag. By the way, I have a question for you guys in the comment. When is the Football Lads Alliance March? One guy in the comment said it's the Football Lads Alliance March. When is it? Do you know? I thought it was tomorrow. Do you know when the Football Lads Alliance March is? Please let me know. Because I thought it was tomorrow. Someone here wants to put up a flag with Katie Hopkins. Someone here in the comments asked if I belong in MBGA in London, 23rd September. Why not? Yeah, what flag should I put up here? Swedish flag? Yeah, good idea, probably. Maybe, what about a Swedish flag and a "Don't Tread on Me" flag underneath each other? How about that? Some kind of identitarian flag? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I'm considering a Swedish flag above and then maybe a "Don't Tread on Me" flag underneath. Or how about this? A Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish flag, all three. Prussian flag? Yeah. No, I'm not going to put the Israel and the Swedish flag. That's not kind of, I don't think that's going to look good. So many guys here in the comments wanted me to put up a certain flag from Germany. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I don't think so. Deus Vult flag, maybe. I'll see what I find. I was thinking a Swedish flag and "Don't Tread on Me" flag. That's what I was thinking. Maybe some kind of other national Swedish flag of some kind. I don't know. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, I'm not going to put up this Pepe flag. That's for sure. I will not put that one up. Old Swedish flag, Silesia, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, people have been. I'm probably going to be doing a Swedish flag, probably something else as well. So yeah. Yeah, excellent. Thanks a lot for watching this live stream, guys. I'm going to have to wrap this up. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and share if you find this interesting so other people can see it as well. And remember to leave a like. That helps the YouTube ratings. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later. Oh, by the way, there's more videos coming up tonight. I will be uploading some videos from Sicily that I've been working on, so there's more than coming up, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys later.